insert clever thing here, or just watch the video. Stay tuned. To Keeping Your Heart. This is the place where we explore the ways that we keep our hearts open and engaged as we're walking alongside others. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, good to see ya. If you haven't subscribed either way, why don't you check that little subscribe button and click the little bell, and it'll let you know anytime that I am live or that any new video has gone up. I don't want you to miss a thing. My name is Renee, and I'm so glad that you're here. I've been doing this bullet journal thing for a little while now, and so it's no surprise to you that I'm going to give you a monthly layout. A couple of things that I want you to focus on, I went for, in general, as easy and as simple as I possibly could. You'll see that even with the first page, it could not be any more simple. You stick, you write, done. So I want to encourage you that if this is the first time that you have done this bullet journal thing, not to be intimidated. There are all kinds of ways you can do it that will be beautiful, but will still be very functional and does not require you to do artistry every single time, or any time actually. So hope that that is open and freeing for you. I also want to encourage you to take a look at these videos that I am going to link up top that will give you some look at other months. Perhaps you want to do something that's a little more involved. That'll give you great opportunity. And if this is your first time, you can take a look at this other video that will show you how exactly you can set up your planner for the year. Remember, this is about your journey to make sure that you have the things in front of you that you need to have in front of you to do the things that you do. So take a look. Let me know what you think. We'll see you on the other end.
So the first thing you're going to notice is that I am just placing a great big sticker. It is a wall decal from Dollar Tree that is with crystals, and it fits all of the colors of the month, and bright and beautiful, and I write January 2020 on it. There we go. Cover is done. So you might wonder why I'm going so sparsely on this, and it's just because I'm trying to focus on the things that are more important and realize that I don't have to do a piece of art in front of my journal cover page every month, but instead I wanted to focus on some other things. So here we go. And I'm going ahead and putting in the calendar here. I still cannot believe that we are heading into a brand new year, but I'm also kind of excited because I don't know about you, but 2019 was a really tough year for me, and December had some hard things as well. And so I'm really looking forward to this new month. You'll see that the colors that I am using all fit with the colors of the crystal. So purples and blues and teals and greens, a little bit of that galaxy color. And it came from all of those inspired by the washi. So I'm putting some stars in here before I put the days of the week. It occurs to me that these colors are fairly throwback to the 1980s and early 90s, and I think I'm okay with that. Adding some washi on the bottom with the words shine with the hologram. So again, back to the 80s, loving it. Using this really great glitter pen that I got from Dollar Tree as well to write January. It's purple and it's pretty beautiful. And adding one of those stickers that were from the decal set to tie that in. Now you're going to see where I start to, well, first of all, make a mistake by drawing the heart red, because I'm just used to red hearts, but that's actually not the heart color for heart, mind, body, and soul that I've selected. So you'll see that I have to go back and correct that mistake. And that's amusing as well. I haven't done a whole lot of corners and round shapes with the correction tape, but we did it. It wasn't fun, but we did it. So as I color in that green heart, that heart, mind, body, and soul, those are going to be the places that I record what I need to water in those areas. So just the one thing to focus on in those areas to keep it at the forefront. Underneath, you'll see that I'll put my monthly goals, which includes some of my financial goals and also the goal for going to Weight Watchers meetings. I am trying to hold myself accountable to going to at least 3 a month. I'm so excited for this weight loss journey because I started a couple weeks ago and have already lost 8 pounds, and that feels really good. So if I can get through the holidays doing that, I know that I have a great opportunity going forward. And you'll see that I've just added a little drop shadow that matches the washi tape in those areas as well. So on the right side, you see that I'm starting to color in for my best year 2020 January month. And I used that a lot in previous years, and it was really helpful for helping to set up goals and help me to focus on the things that are important. You notice I'm coming back to that theme over and over again, and it's because I get distracted. Let's just be really honest about it. And so going through this process of the best year is what helped me launch this channel, helped me launch my podcast, really get some fire underneath writing the book. And even though I got derailed last year in March and it was a tough 9 months, I am ready to get back in the swing of things. So I want to put that focus on what are my goals, what is going to be my best for financial, mental, relational, emotional. I think I'm saying things that aren't there, but the things that are really important, and then determining what is success, setting up what is success, beginning with the end in mind, and then breaking down each week. What do I need to accomplish those, or what do I need to do to accomplish those goals? And it's important to break those goals down into bite-sized pieces so that it is attainable. And so you'll see that I'm putting in the green hearts into the corners, and that is for the heart space, and that has to do with managing emotions and then relationships. So on the left hand side is gratitude, and that helps with managing emotions because it gives me perspective and helps me to recognize that there are beautiful things even in the midst of the dark times. And on the right hand side, you'll see that's the relational side for social connections and for notes of affirmation. And that's important because I took a look through last year's sections of social connections, and it was so disappointing. But I realized that I just, during tough times, just hunker down and don't want to reach out. And I need to change that pattern a little bit. I need to allow myself to receive from others. That's something I'm working on right now. So you'll notice that also numbered on the left-hand side of that gratitude, where I just put a number for each line instead of numbering as I went. That's for the days that I mess and miss sometimes. So just being real here. So the triangle that is yellow, that is for mind, and that is split into 2, which is vocational and organization. So on the right hand side, I'm putting that amazing hologram washi for my Pomodoros, my planning segments of time. And on the left hand side is for content. And you see it says content brain dump. And that is just so that I can, when I have ideas, I can put them there, but I actually have a whole separate planner for content, for going through and making sure I have a schedule. It was taking up too much room in the bullet journal and taking over. And so instead I wanted to just have loose things if I have thoughts, but I have a whole journal, and I'll show you all that in another video. It just works better for me right now to separate the two of them. So this can be the main focus, but there's so many details in the other. So on the right hand side, of course, the Pomodoros, that is those 25-minute segments. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to Pomodoro with me one day. And adding the red box, that's for body. And you'll notice that on the right side, that's going to be for the soul. There'll be a blue circle in the upper right hand corner. And for body, I'm going to be focusing on what did I notice about my body. So I want to celebrate and be aware and be in touch with my body. That for those of us who have been experiencing and have experienced trauma, sometimes that's hard. And so I want to be intentional about that. And on the right hand side, it is how did my soul grow today? And finding those things to celebrate. So just taking into account every day what's happening, what has happened. So nice flip through here. You see that the colors from those crystals are carried throughout the entire monthly layout, with the purples, blues, greens, adding heart, mind, body, and soul because that is a focus. Getting ready to plan for my best year. Leaving space for gratitude and connecting with others. Making sure to leave space for planning and organization. And lastly, paying attention to what's going on in my mind and body. And there's that great layout for 2020.
Hey, so let me know in the comments below what inspired you, what questions you have, what things you want more clarification about. Just put it right there. Tippy, 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 tip, tip, tip. Okay, let me know. Also wanted to thank you for your time today, and for those who are on this bullet journal journey for the first time, don't be intimidated. This has been over 2 years of me working on this, and I go back and forth between elaborate and not, and I'm trying to make it as easy as possible, but still give me the beauty that I need, that I personally need every day in the midst of the details, and be able to great focus for me in that. Hey, I want to invite you to check me out at my website, which is right here. That's where you can subscribe to be on my email list to get notified of things that are coming up, speaking schedules, classes that are coming up, any other things that are going on in this world of mine. And also you can connect with me on Instagram, hey, right here at this address. So I encourage you to check me out in those 2 places. If you've liked this video, I ask that you give it a big thumbs up. I really do want these videos to be able to get to people who are looking for that creative organizational spark to help get them through whatever it is that they're facing. If they are a caregiver of a person who's going through a hard time, or if they in fact are going through the hard time themselves, I would love for this content to be able to reach them, and I can only do it with your help. So if you could do that, that would be great. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to catch you the next time. And remember, don't forget to keep your heart. Bye.